Okay, this is my review for the 997 double front compression shirt from Underworks. Everyone and their mom owns one of these. The reason why is because it's cheap and easy to get a hold of. They're $20.99 or 3 for $84.99, unless you're into the 2X and larger sizes, in which case it's $36.99 or 3 for $104.99. They come in white and black. The one that I'm wearing right now is an extra small. I probably really should have ordered a small, honestly, because it does bite in a little bit. Right in here, a lot of times I'll have little hickey marks from what pinches my shoulders. Otherwise, this was the second binder I own, and this is the one that I wear when I'm feeling really severely dysphoric. Let me show you the binder. This one, unlike most of the other short binders I have, doesn't just take care of the breast problem, which, wow, it really does. It also gives me a very straight-looking guy figure and makes it so that when I wear pants, it really binds all the way down to where I pull it to, which means that if I'm wearing my pants properly, it does a good job at pretty much everything from here up, which would be the hips. If you're wearing this with, you might be able to see this seam here. If you're wearing this with tight pants on, wear it all the way against your skin and wear like 2 pairs of underwear over it so that you don't get this seam cutting into your pants, because it will show. I always wear a belt with this because it rolls up on me and will sit like right in the crook of my hip, like right here. And if I wear it for multiple days in a row, I actually get sores from it, which is a bad news because I'm diabetic. So, if you're my size, order this in a small. The medium doesn't really work too well. Don't wear these if you like to breathe. Don't wear these if you're going to sweat your ass off. I find it very uncomfortable, and it's not even the hot season in the greenhouse where I work yet. But it's a very good binder if you want to wear really tight shirts, or if you are really severely dysphoric about like having an hourglass figure also. Let me go ahead and show it under a couple of shirts. It doesn't have any Velcro, it doesn't have any zippers. It wears like a normal undershirt. I would say out of all my binders, this one gives me the best profile. It's just uncomfortable because I have quite a bit of difficulty breathing. For the first 2 or 3 weeks I had it, I couldn't get it on by myself. And large meals will actually make me severely nauseous and sometimes throw up. So if you're going to a feast, don't eat this. But if you want to go out and look like, you know, very queer or very faggy, this is a good thing to wear because you can wear really tight shirts and it really contours your entire body shape from your armpits to your hip bones. So it's a good one to wear if you're really self-conscious about your size. My biggest issues with this would be these nasty, cheap, ugly-ass serged seams. When I wear a binder, most of the clothing I wear, unless I'm wearing a t-shirt, it's going to show under. I wear things that have no sleeves, I wear things that are cut loose or low on the sides, and a lot of guys say they can get away with this just fine as an undershirt, but I really hate this serged seam. I do a lot of stitching, I make a lot of clothing myself, so this is really tacky for me. Part of my feminine upbringing that definitely carried over. So if you don't give a shit about how it looks, these binders work really well. Don't do what I did and order a size too small. I do have trouble breathing. Can't wear it for more than 8 or 10 hours at a time. I can't do a lot of physical exertion in it because I can't breathe. I can't eat big meals because it makes me throw up. And the first week during which I tried to put it on myself, I actually ended up tearing the skin off the back of my shoulders trying to get it down over my head, and then later tore up the outsides of my hip bones trying to pull it up like rug burn. So get a size that fits. Like if you're my size, get a small. Don't get an extra small. Unless you're, like, you want to deal with that. I did. I could have returned it. I like how flat it got me. I suffer with wearing an extra small, but as a result, I don't tend to wear it very often. So, a lot of people have cut darts into it, like right in here, so that it doesn't so it doesn't do this anymore. So it doesn't bite in. A lot of guys have cut, you can't see anything. I have it tucked in. A lot of guys have cut darts into the bottom or trimmed the bottom couple inches off so that it doesn't roll up on them. I have it colored since I just don't wear it often enough, but if you are having these problems, these might be good ideas. Shipping was very fast, the company was very pleasant and easy to work with, and even though they have pictures that are all pictures of guys because they make this stuff as girdles and gynecomastia vests for man boobs, they do actually have a page, which is the one I linked to, wherever it is. Over there, no, over here, I think. They do a lot of work with FTMs, so they're friendly. You could talk to them on the phone if you're having trouble sizing. It's a good company. A lot of people buy stuff from them. So, you know, you've got the reliability of probably 500 other reviews for this particular item on YouTube already. So, if you're not that kind of person who likes to take risks and you're buying your first binder, go get one of these because it's like tried, tested, true, and pretty cheap.